So for the record, everybody, Mayor Mix has been dealing with a bit of a sore throat the last few days, so I'm going to go ahead and lead us through the agendas for the meeting this evening. So we'll start with the Urban Renewal Agency, and we will call the Toledo Urban Renewal Agency Budget Committee meeting to order at 6:04 p.m., May 12th, 2026. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll stand and join me, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. Quick note for everybody on staff member attendance. Public Works Director Lormore will be joining us shortly. He had a family appointment at 5:15. And then our public safety personnel, Fire Chief Lapoff and Sergeant Aaron Pitcher from the Police Department will both be joining us remotely this evening. Chief Pace was out today, so Sergeant Pitcher is helping fill in, and we're giving him the opportunity to join us remotely so he can also be supervising the department operations, and Chief Lapoff is attending a conference in Central Florida. But we do have a full complement of our department heads with us this evening. With that, we'll move on to item 3 on the Urban Renewal Agency agenda. That is roll call and assignation of quorum. Mr. Johnson, can we get a roll call, please?
From Chairman Mix.
Here.
Chairwoman. Director Riley. Director Toppler. Absent. Director Sylvia.
Yes, sir.
Director Byrne.
Absent.
Director Keeney.
Here.
Director Bush. Byrne, sorry.
There you go.
I don't know why I do that. I know someone with last name of Bush.
Wait, 1 or 2. Sorry, I think I spoke over you.
Okay. Barry.
Absent.
Ricky.
Absent.
Dakota.
Here.
Ann.
Here.
Jonathan.
Here.
Stephanie.
Here.
Kim.
Here.
I'm also here.
I thought, I'm like, oh, did we call her?
Burns
He
twice.
called Burns twice.
That was it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll do Chambers. There. Hey.
Here.
You just magically appeared.
I'm also here.
Talk about
We're just on a roll with people magically appearing in our meetings. All right.
But Officer, we have 9 people present. We do have 4.
Thank you very much. So item number 4 on the agenda is the consent agenda that includes 2 sets of minutes for the Urban Renewal Agency Budget Committee. That is your meeting last week, May 5th, 2026, as well as the last meeting from the previous year, May 20th, 2025. And just as a note for those of you that are new to the Budget Committee process, depending on the style of item on an agenda, we take votes sometimes in 2 different styles. With what we call a voice vote, we'll ask just for a voice vote, at which time you're asked to vote either yay for yes, nay for no, and we don't call everyone individually. Just when we ask for the voice vote, you speak up. When we do a roll call vote, that's when Mr. Johnson will go through the list of present committee members and ask for your vote individually. So we usually do consent agendas by a voice vote. So with that said, I will ask for a vote, or I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve?
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second. Motion by committee member Keating, a second by committee member Sylvia for the approval of the consent agenda. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Any abstentions? Very good. Motion passes unanimously. Thank you very much. And that brings us to discussion of the URA budget proposal for 2026, 2027. You received that budget packet at your meeting last week. had the opportunity to review that proposal over the last week. I'm open to any discussion on the proposed URA 2026-2027 budget. Councilor Chambers.
Director Chambers, following up on the question that I asked last week about it, did we confirm because public improvements are labeled in the capital outlay, whether or not abatement would be a qualified?
I did speak to the city attorney about that question. She is confident that abatement is considered a public improvement. We also looked up a section of Oregon Revised Statute, which includes a definition of public improvement, which is a project for construction, reconstruction, or major renovation on real property by or for a contracting agency. So it's a very open, very general definition. So we are very confident that abatement can be used out of the capital improvement line item.
It's the answer I want. It's hard for me to imagine being able to capitalize brush removal, or those types of activities, but
Whether a project is capitalized or not is really up to the agency and how they do their budgeting.
But
So
if it's 090900, then it's a capital project, right?
it is a capital project, but whether we choose to capitalize it over a period of years or simply pay cash for the project is really up to how we choose to budget that expenditure. So we do have the option. To your point, would I capitalize a brush remediation? No, probably not. So we do have the option, but it's the option to do it either way.
And I kind of would bounce out with him on the capitalization thing. In my line of work, you capitalize a tangible asset.
Yes.
And a brush removal could be considered property maintenance, but not necessarily property improvement because you don't have anything tangible when it's said and done with. So yeah, it's going to be how it's defined.
Yeah, and so as the city, to your point, Mr. Chambers, if we were to purchase a piece of real property, and then whether we demolished the improvement or did some kind of renovation, I would probably refer to my finance department and their recommendation on if we capitalize that asset. But if we just go in and clear brush, vegetation, that kind of thing, I'm just going to pay the cost of that expense.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't hang up the audit, I have no problem, no objection to it. I just want to make sure we can spend out of that fund.
I thought it was a very thoughtful question and appreciate it.
Yeah, I like it. And so if we put abatement included, we should put in structures, mainly structures is what you're talking about.
For the URA, that would be our primary goal.
Yeah.
There's one particular structure within the boundaries of the URA that is that our code enforcement officer is looking at. That one would probably be primarily abatement first. We would go in and clear the vegetation and other issues. And that structure, the reason we would do that is there's
To assess what the damage is.
well, and yes, and as they say in improv comedy, yes, and
Yeah.
there's also an ongoing process of determining ownership of the property.
Yeah.
So it's not one that we are looking to acquire, but there isn't a set owner that we can contact and say, you need to take care of this. So that's why it would kind of fall to
I think I
our
might know the
jurisdiction.
house you're
I
talking
think you
about.
probably do. Yeah. So that's one that we are looking at it, taking remediation steps,
Yeah.
placing the lien on the property, and then once the ownership is resolved,
Yeah.
deal with it then.
That'd be fun.
Yep, that would be fun as one word. Are there any other questions or comments related to the proposed urban renewal agency budget? If there's no further discussion, I would entertain a motion from the committee to approve and recommend, excuse me, Mr. Johnson.
Public comment?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Is there any public comment from anybody in the room on the URA proposed budget?
I don't know if you're seeing somebody or not.
I'm still asking the question.
Okay.
Seeing no comments from the room, Mr. Johnson, do we have anybody online? Seeing no comments online, I'll close public comment. And back to the committee, I would entertain a motion to approve and recommend to the city council the 2026-2027 Urban Renewal Agency budget as presented.
Which there is a motion typed
Oh.
to the agenda today.
Well, thank you,
And then
Mr.
the
Johnson.
And that number is 916,900.
Double sided, but it's on the back of it.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I move to approve the Toledo Urban Renewal Agency budget for fiscal year 2026-2027 in the amount of $916,952.
Second.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. We have a motion from Committee Member Keating, a second from Committee Member Sylvia to approve the Toledo Urban Renewal Agency budget for the fiscal year 2026-2027 in the amount of $916,952. Is there any discussion on the motion? Seeing no discussion, Mr. Johnson, roll call vote, please. Chairwoman next.
I was a yes, sorry.
It's okay, I heard you, I'm just going down my boxes here, checking people that aren't here. Director Chambers,
Yes.
Dakota,
Yes.
Ann,
Yes.
Jonathan, Stephanie,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes.
Frank,
Yes, sir.
and lastly, Andrew.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. That closes the action items for the URA Budget Committee. If there are no other comments, we will adjourn the URA Budget Committee meeting. Seeing no comments, the meeting is adjourned at 6:16 p.m.